What up, what up, what up? BCHQ, I'm still here. I haven't dropped a video in over a month. I hope everyone's good. Just to let you know, I ain't going anywhere. Life's just been busy. And yeah, just working on shit, working on myself. And the videos kind of had to take a back seat for a bit. But I plan to come back and, carry on what I was doing. Hopefully improve the videos and, yeah, just pick up from where I left off. This one is not something I usually tackle, but I've been thinking about it for a while because it's definitely something close to my heart and something that I feel a lot of people need, and it's just helpful to know as well. And it's basically life lessons, life advice, for anyone that feels isolated, alone, very down in the dumps, depressed, suicidal and all this. I've been there myself. I struggle daily with my head and shit, but I do feel that I'm in a strong place at the moment, but it doesn't come without hard work, and I'm doing a lot of studying nowadays. I watch a lot of life lessons, motivational speakers, and it definitely helps with things, but it's not easy, so you got to know before it starts out that you might not see instant results, but there is always positives. You just got to be patient, have faith, and try and find them. So without further ado, just some advice that I feel works for me. It might not necessarily work for every person, but I think it could help. My first would be, now this is going to be a difficult one for straight away for people, is don't work a full-time job. Obviously there's pressures of the world. If you have a house, you got to pay the bills and whatnot, especially if you're a single parent and stuff. It's even tougher because you don't have that partner to help with the bills and stuff. But what I want to say is that there's always emergency accommodation. Now that is not a very kind of, that's not what you want to live. That's not the life you want to live, and people to see you go through that. But that is an option if things become too much for you. And I'm not saying it's the best, especially if you've got kids and stuff, but if your kids love you, then they'll understand and they'll help you through that regardless. Like, money isn't everything. On top of that, you got to think, is your health more important than money? I think a lot of people neglect themselves and their body just to pay the bills. They go to a job they hate just to keep up materialistic things, to say to other people, I've got this, I've got that, but you can tell that they're not happy. So for me, you got to find that richness and contentness within inside yourself, because no amount of money is going to buy you happiness. It might sound quite cliche, but it's just the truth. I think a lot of people are in denial. You could be the richest person in the world and still be unhappy, because you can have a Lamborghini, a Ferrari, but you can still have depression, and you might not have any family or partner or anything. You just live on your own. Even if you're driven by money, there's just some things money cannot solve, especially mental health side of things, and just your mindset and overall well-being. Another thing I think is vital is you need to have hobbies and goals and dreams, because especially if you work a job you don't like, you can always have that in the back of your head. Why am I doing this? And then you can say to yourself, I'm doing this so I can put my money into, say, building a studio if you're a musician, getting better recording equipment, editing software if you're a YouTube vlogger, just any goal. Like, if you want to get into a football team or whatever, you got to get football boots and pay for training shit and all this stuff. Like, if you've got a goal outside of your work, even if you hate your job, you can have that you can put your money towards something. If you go to a job you hate and you don't have any goals, you just come home, you eat pizza, you eat shit, you sit in front of the telly every single day, don't exercise at all, you're gonna be even in a worse state than you would be if you was down but you was exercising and stuff. It makes a vital difference. That leads me on as well. Your diet is vital. I've cut out a lot of crap that I've been eating. I let it slip the last few weeks because it's been Christmas, but I definitely cut out a lot of junk food I was eating, and I could tell the difference, like just my day-to-day energy and just feeling less tired like throughout the day because of what I'm putting into my body. So it's one of the most difficult things I've tackled is the diet, but it plays such a big part in your mindset and how you feel, and it helps your head, like it helps your mind and your brain. When you're depressed and shit seems dark, junk food and sugar, and it puts you on a high for a little bit, and then you're down even further below than when you started, because that's what it does. It's like a poison in your body, and that shit does damage. And as I said, diet is a vital component if you want to tackle and improve yourself. At the end of the day, people, like, you've got to have faith and believe in shit, and believe that what you're doing is going to help in the long run. You might not see results day by day or even in a month or whatever. It could take like 2 or 3 months before you see something, but once you start seeing things and how you feel, and you realise there's more to life than just paying the bills, but it's vital that you get a hobby and find your passion, find something that drives you, because that will make you get up and go to work. But as I said, if you can, I would cut the full-time work down if you know that that's one of the major issues that's playing a downfall in your happiness, and because at the end of the day your health is more important than paying bills. Just remember that. I'm going to do more videos on positivity and your mindset and your well-being and stuff, because it's something I've always thought about doing, and I would like to speak about it, like public speaking as well, like something that interests me, that I possibly might look into in the future. Being that I've got OCD myself, I feel I could offer a lot to other sufferers out there, but not people with OCD, but just in general, mental health side of things. I've been through a lot, and I feel that I could offer and help people. So I hope people can relate to the video. As I said, I've never done anything like this before, but it's definitely something close to my heart, and I'm going to continue to try and help people with. So leave your comments. Anyone's going through it and having a rough time and you feel hopeless, I'm always here if you need to chat. Like, just message me on the YouTube and I'll give you my email or whatever, and we can sort some shit up. Like, you need to talk to someone, so don't just bottle it up. Find a close friend or a family member, and don't keep it bottled up. That is another thing that will play a huge part in your mindset. You will try and hide from the fact you don't want to talk to anyone about it, but once you've spoken about it, it definitely lifts a huge weight off your shoulders. So stay positive, people, keep your chin up, and I'll see you soon.